Alright, let's do this.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Hey yo, let's do this, boys.
The Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the ways by David and
Alright, here we go, boys. Let's just.
Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Sun
Fuck you.
Devils will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Wait a
come
minute.
out to the 25
Am I in the right?
line. So Kentucky's offense will start this game off with the football. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for
That's
your
right.
squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Barrett. Right on the money. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Yo, his awareness is ass.
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
Alright.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found.
Alright, we're together. Start. Let's go.
And they stop him at the 21. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he...
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, during the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this
yeah.
level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. He wants to change this route. Trying play action. Pressure coming. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a
that was
catastrophic
horrible.
play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got it. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful run.
Let's go.
See uprights,
Oh,
it's
oh.
good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Kentucky has it back in the Big Blue offense.
We're gonna show the blitz.
Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Using his legs, it's Braswell. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Barrett.
Boom, baby! Let's go! What a sack!
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He couldn't find
Let's go,
and
boys.
now it's 4th down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch
2,
defensively there.
3,
3rd down,
4,
smothering the
5.
receiver. As soon as he caught the ball,
Ah.
down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Excellent coverage.
That's what I want.
that time.
That's what I want.
Didn't give him
Right.
any room to set up a big return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll leave it with him. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
Turning it on. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They go to the counter. Fights off.
Oh, with my Derrick Henry.
Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down.
My own little Derrick Henry I got. Hey.
And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to surprise him with the pass. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Under fire. Caught near the sticks.
All right,
It's
there we go. We good.
just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Southern Miss answered the bell away from Roberts Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Eagles knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking to throw, it's Barrett. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the
BYU,
lead.
guys.
1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Block. There we go.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's got great speed.
Haha, see ya. Boom, baby.
Down Arizona State. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Arizona State 17, Kentucky 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Hands it off. Hard running there. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Back to pass. It's Barrett. Hauls it in. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Wildcats will line it up on first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker, it's Rodriguez. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Braswell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
They go to the ground. He now has 63 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. The give to the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go with a direct snap. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that.
There he goes. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Arizona State, 24, Kentucky, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Kentucky going quickly.
2nd down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Braswell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Banks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the first himself. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. The official says no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And this offense has been the story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. Bringing it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Line getting set on second down. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Offense scoops it up and still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The field goal is no good. And to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, and the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Barrett. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if he's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Barrett. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. This has been happening all. Stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him.
And coming out in the 2nd half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
Good pickup here as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Fast completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Banks. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Braswell.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range. But let's see if they choose to go for it here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Middle Tennessee made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing in Murfreesboro. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off play action. Finds his tight end. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game.
Turning it on. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the option. Bill toss it. Slithers into space. There he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got some room in into the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They're going to run it. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Gardner. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot. Leadership in that locker room.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. Precision execution. To pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he... It's a nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Braswell.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Split backs here. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Handoff from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds his big tight end. And they're able to make the tackle.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll run play action. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking to pass, it's Barrett. Catch in the middle, it's Braswell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Banks. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He's taking a deep shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Kentucky will be forced to punt.
Number 60 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. After this, it'll be a wrap. Running back searching for a hole. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.